Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video here on Watts Wildlife. Today guys, I'm going to be doing another camera gear review video, and this one is going to be on the backpack that I have on my back here, which is the Lowepro Protactic 450 AW2. This backpack I got, I guess, about 2 months ago, roughly 2 months ago now, and I absolutely love it. I think it is a great camera backpack, and basically in this review, I'm just going to take you through all the different features of it, the different compartments inside of it, you know, what I like about it, the build quality, the size, all these different things, and basically just discuss why I think this is such a great camera backpack and why I would recommend it to you. So to begin, I just want to talk about the size and the weight and, you know, the look of this backpack overall. And just getting right into it, you know, it's a very nice size, very nice look. You know, it can fit all of your gear, but it still is streamlined, isn't too big, isn't too small, fits on your back well, and you know, just has a nice thin size to it, and is nice and sleek. Has a clean exterior, all black. Just overall looks really nice and doesn't scream, you know, I'm a photographer. Doesn't scream this is a camera bag. Just fits in as a casual backpack and still works very, very well and effectively as a camera bag. And so that is one really nice thing about it that I really enjoy. And it is very light build. I mean, obviously, you know, it does have a little bit of weight to it because it's got to be, you know, protective for your camera, but it's overall still very light, not anything you need to worry about as far as weight on this thing, and very comfortable, fits on your back very well. It isn't as comfortable as maybe, you know, like a big, you know, Osprey backpack that you might go backpacking with, but it's still very, very comfortable for a camera bag, and I've really had no trouble with it in that regard. And so those were things that initially drew me to this backpack, but one of the biggest things that really made me want to buy this and made me pick this backpack in particular is the fact that it has a hard shell. That is so nice for multiple reasons. For one, just for the protection of it. You know, you can take this backpack into many different scenarios, into rough areas. You know, I wouldn't recommend dropping it with your camera gear in it, but if you do, you know, this backpack is designed to take a little bit of a beating. You know, it's going to make sure that all of your camera gear inside can take the beating and it isn't hurt at all and isn't damaged. And the outside, the hard shell of the backpack is going to take all of that, you know, damage or, you know, beating around that it might get during travel, or if you take it into harsh conditions or anything like that. So it's really nice that the backpack has all of those features, and that's really the main thing primarily that drew me to it, was just the nice sleek design, that it isn't, you know, way too big, but it isn't necessarily too small either. You can fit all your gear inside of it, and also the fact that it has that hard shell, so it's very well protected, which is awesome for, you know, your camera gear, because most of us are carrying around a pretty expensive setup and we don't want that getting beat around, especially if you're a wildlife photographer like myself. You know, those telephoto lenses are not cheap at all, so those are things that you want to be protected very well. But also with the hard shell, you know, you can use that as a tripod in some situations. You know, with a soft shell, that would just smush down and you wouldn't really be able to use the top of the backpack as a tripod. But with this, you can sit down on the ground, set your backpack in front of you, and use it as a tripod, setting your camera on top of it and shooting off of that. So I find that useful in some scenarios, which is definitely a nice plus to having that hard exterior. Besides that, the exterior is very well designed in that it is so customizable. You have all these different little loops on the outside. You have the different straps that came with it that I currently have my tripod attached to. You have the water bottle holder, which can be removed and put anywhere on the backpack on these different loops that are on the outside, and all of that allows for this backpack to be so customizable in a multitude of different ways. Literally almost anywhere around the sides and back of this backpack you can attach something, whether it be your tripod or your water bottle, or, you know, a little bag that you want to attach on and carry some stuff in. Anything you want can basically be attached to this backpack anywhere on the backpack due to those black loops that run all around the outside of it. So that is very beneficial. That's another thing that really drew me to this backpack and made me think that this might be the perfect one for my setup, and I really have found that very helpful, especially with the tripod, and figuring out where I want to attach it. I've tried it in a couple different places and I really like where I've got it now, and the customizability of this backpack has allowed me to put it there. Now getting into the different pockets and starting to get into the interior here, you can see that we do have some pockets on the outside, you know, just some different zippered pockets up on the upper sides of the backpack, but then you also have the main opening compartment on the top of the backpack that can unzip, and you know, you can get into there and pull your main camera body out. And so I keep my camera in there with the telephoto lens attached. So all that I have to do is unzip that top and I can just pull my camera body with the lens straight out. It takes just a matter of seconds and I can have my camera with my telephoto lens out and ready to shoot. But if you're not shooting with the telephoto lens and you don't need that long middle compartment like I have set up for mine, where you can pull your telephoto lens and camera out of the top of the backpack, there are zippers on the bottom sides of the backpack as well, which are also very, very handy. And they're large zippers. They unzip all the way and really allow for you to get your hand in there and pull something out. And I've seen pictures and different videos and stuff of people actually putting their camera bodies in there with, you know, a landscape lens on it. But for me personally, what I put in there is I put my mic on one side for recording videos, so I can pull that out very quickly. And then on the other side, I have my lens hood because it doesn't fit on my lens fitting down inside of the backpack. So I actually put it in one of those compartments and can just unzip that and pull it out very easily. So really nice to have those on the outside as well. And one other thing about this backpack, I guess I haven't noted on yet, is that all the sides are very square. So any way that you decide to lay it, whether it's actually on the side of it, whether it's standing up straight, or whether it's on the back of it, it's all very flat sides. So the backpack doesn't roll over or flip or anything like that when you're trying to get gear out, which is beneficial for this next zipper, the main one. That opens the entire back of the backpack. And since the back is flat, you're able to flip it over on that and lay it flat on the ground without any worry of it rolling over and dumping out your gear or anything like that. So that is very nice. And now actually getting into the inside of this backpack, you can see that you have many, many compartments in here for customization that, you know, you can use to set this up however you may like. Just getting into my setup, just to kind of show you what I've done with it. I've got this main divider right here that runs down that, you know, has my telephoto lens and my camera body in there. And that's where I keep that equipment. But then if you move over onto this side, you can see I've got a couple more things. I've got my wide angle lens right here with the lens hood on that. So that fits nicely down in that compartment. Right here, I've got the bag for my teleconverter, so that's nice. You've got a couple more dividers down in here. I've got a cord in there. I've got like some cleaning wipes down in here. You know, you've just got a bunch of different compartments in here for, you know, you can put anything in there that you may like. And this is all customizable. There's Velcro all along the walls, as you can see here. So you can tear all of this off and tear literally all of these dividers out. You can tear every single one out. This is extremely customizable. And you have these very hard dark gray ones right here that you can see. And then you have the thinner light gray ones, and then you have the super thin orange ones here, and they're all, like I said, can be pulled right out. They're all just Velcroed in, and you can pull those out and customize the backpack however you may like. And even the ones that you see here aren't all the ones that you have. You also have these two down here that I'm not even using, which you can also use to customize even farther. One of the ones that I really like the most in particular is this orange one right here, which is actually Velcroed, as you can see, and inside of this orange compartment you have a little slit, and it's Velcroed shut so that it's safe, and you can store stuff down in there. So what I actually store in here is a little flash drive in case I'm out in the field and really need to get some photos off and I don't have my hard drive with me. I can put them on that. Then I store my SD cards down in here, so you got room for those in there too. And by putting them down in here, you are sure that they are safe, that they are secure. You know, that's Velcroed shut, that is down in here, nicely padded, and you can be sure that all of your photos on a trip are safe and are not going to get lost or damaged or anything like that, which is very, very important because that would really suck to lose a memory card after a great photography expedition. Over on this other side, I even have some more stuff down in here. I've got my charger in here. I've got an extra battery right down in this compartment. I've got my 55-200 lens right here. I've got, you know, lens cap right here. And then down here you can see what I was talking about earlier, where I've got my mic over on this side and my lens hood on this side. And then I've even got a polarizer right down in there. So there's a lot of options for customization in this. Like I said, all of this can be ripped out and replaced and put however you want to customize the inside of your backpack. And then you also, down here, even have more compartments, and in here I have different manuals and stuff, but basically these are all zippered pockets you can get into and put different stuff in these clear ones here in the front. I've seen people put SD cards and different things like that. And then the main one here that I really like is this one, which is a laptop sleeve that can fit a 15-inch laptop. So that is awesome, and it's very, very well padded on this side and this side. I mean, you can just see how thick that is, and even though this side isn't as thick, it is very well padded, and so you have a space to slide your laptop down in there. I don't have mine in there right now because I use it for school, but you know, it can fit down in there, and that is a really, really awesome compartment there. That was also a necessity for me because, you know, when I'm not in school and I'm taking my laptop out with me on different trips, I'm going to want to have that compartment so that I can have my laptop with me safely and be able to edit out in the field and process photos and videos and all that kind of stuff. So that is super awesome as well. And in the end, that is really all for the interior of this backpack. As you can see, you do have some nice heavy duty zippers here on the outside with the little loops to pull on. So those are nice. And those are, you know, really heavy duty zippers. Those aren't going to break or go anywhere. So that is nice. And one last thing that I want to note on is that you also have on the bottom of this backpack a rain cover that can be pulled out and flipped up over the backpack. So that is very nice to be able to protect your gear. It's a little feature, but, you know, I find it helpful in rainy situations where, you know, you really need to just cover that up. Even if you have, you know, mostly weather sealed lenses and camera bodies and all that stuff, you still want to cover everything else in the backpack and keep it safe from water damage. So you can pull the rain cover out and flip that up over the backpack. With that, guys, I think overall I've covered everything there is to talk about with this backpack. Awesome backpack. I'm very pleased with it. It does everything I need it to do. The only thing I guess I can think of that I didn't mention is, you know, you do have a clip in the front here, so you can clip that up. And then there is a waist belt also. I don't have it on because I really don't need it. My equipment isn't that heavy, so I'm fine without it. But I can see why on long hikes it would come in handy. If I went on, you know, maybe a 10 or 12 mile hike with my camera backpack, I would probably use that as well. So that could come in handy, but I don't have it with me right now. But basically it just slides into the back here of the backpack and, you know, fits in there pretty nicely. And you can pull it in and out. And again, another layer of customization with this backpack. And one thing that I didn't mention yet that I guess is a little bit of a downside of this backpack is that it actually retails for $200, 200 US dollars. And yeah, that's a pretty hefty price point for something like this. You know, $200 for a backpack is not cheap at all. But I do think that for the most part, it is going to be worth it because you got to look at it like this. This is a very specialized piece of equipment. You know, camera backpacks are very, very specialized, and you're carrying thousands of dollars worth of camera gear. You know, I mean, I don't know what your setup is, but in the most cases, for most of us, we're carrying thousands of dollars worth of camera gear. So isn't it worth $200, you know, as opposed to maybe you could find a cheaper one for $100 that isn't as protective? Isn't it worth that extra $100 to make sure that your thousands of dollars worth of gear stays protected? To me, it is. Obviously, that's up to you. Overall, I really like this backpack, and I think that it was worth the money. So like I said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this one, please comment down below and let me know. And most importantly, specifically, comment and let me know if you like this sort of in the field style of review. Never done this kind of review before, but, you know, I think it could be kind of cool. Decided to do this instead of at the desk this time. So, you know, comment below. Let me know if you like that format. Like the video if you like this new format. And most importantly, as always, please do not forget to subscribe to be entered for the 1,000 subscriber Manatee Swim giveaway video. And I will see you all in the next one.